When a government is allocating resources, one has to take many things into account. One is that the allocated resources need to be distributed among all your key priorities within the ministry. Now, providing catering services to a patient has got different meaning. You will find a patient that needs to have a meal, 3 meals per day, but on top of the 3 meals, if I have provided a patient in the morning with tea, or the breakfast rather, lunchtime the patient will receive another lunch, and then dinner, of course, another meal will be served. But in between, 10 o'clock you'll provide what we now call a snack. The teas and coffees that we are talking about is like snacks. I will provide a tea at 10 o'clock. For those who do not take tea, they take juices, water, whatever means, or coffees. After lunch, around 3 o'clock, another tea will be served. And of course, after dinner, 7 o'clock, they will be served. But this will not affect the patients, for example, that will have an extra dietary requirements. I'm here referring to, for example, patients who will need high-protein diet. These are patients like those on tuberculosis. I'm referring to patients with hypertension or diabetes because they need either a low-salt or low-salt diet and or diabetic supplements. Before any other meal is served, when you are a diabetic patient, you are requiring, you will cry for more snacks, because your sugar levels are also affected in that way.
Now, taking these particular measures into consideration, it begs one to ask, what exactly or how much is government spending on these type of snacks on an annual basis? And if you take out those that actually require it, as you mentioned, that, for example, diabetics who actually need it from time to time, how much is your ministry saving on this particular measure?
As management of the ministry, from time to time, we do review how we have been doing things and how we can actually improve or better utilize the resources effectively and efficiently so that you can also gain for realizing some savings to top on other priorities that within your given ceiling you may not cover. So at one of the meetings that we had late last year, the finance director of our ministry made an assessment, and for all the teas that we are saving, including those special diets or special teas, we are spending over 59 million per annum just on the teas. That exclude the 3 meals